service delivery. Most of the challenges here are manageable. Like I said yesterday in Kericho, this is part of the country where relatively you can say the security is stable and largely peaceful county. Most of the challenges that we had a few years ago have been addressed here. But let me say that our biggest concern here is the issues related to gender-based violence, particularly sexual offenses, including, unfortunately, rape and defilement. And it remains a big challenge in this region, particularly around areas where there are tea plantations. And the security team, including the investigations and the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, have done a good job. We are happy also to note that we have very active and fairly proactive judiciary here, where many cases which are taken to court are taken seriously, and the severity of the bail terms and punishment is also seen by the seriousness with which the judiciary take these sexual offences. So I'm very happy that there is a good collaboration between the National Police Service, the DPP, and the judiciary to ensure that there is serious enforcement. As you very well know, we are still struggling with issues of gender-based violence across the country, but it becomes even more severe in areas that are multicultural and particularly, as I said, areas that we have a lot of tea plantations. We have asked the security team to upscale this process. We are saddened by the fact that, sometimes these issues are concealed because the perpetrators are family members, and community tries to use alternative dispute resolution for such serious criminal acts. And we want to encourage the community to come out, expose these pests, especially the ones that are preying on innocent children and women. It's important that we collaborate very closely with National Police Service to make sure that we weed out these characters from our society. I'm glad also that the Ngao team, led by the chiefs and assistant chiefs, are carrying out massive sensitization on local level, and the county commissioner and his team from the county and sub-county have firm instructions to make sure that this remains an issue of sensitization throughout their activities, no matter which other services they are offering to the public. But sensitization on this issue must continue being put on the top priority of the county. The second issue here is matters of fraud, particularly related to mobile fraudulent activities, scamming, and again, this is an area that I'm happy that from where we were 2 years ago, thanks to national and local sensitization, I think that many people have now become aware of the dangers of mobile fraudulent characters using mobile phones to scam innocent citizens, particularly women. Women are the most trusting lot, and in the process become the victims of these scammers. And I'm happy that, again, sensitization has been enhanced, both through local and national media, but also through Ngao structure in the county, and this issue has been dealt with. Other than that, I think Bomet, many other issues are being dealt with. We have infrastructural challenges here of our offices, of our administrative officers and so forth, but it's not acute, it is manageable. But we want to construct a more presentable sub-county and county office for the administrators, and we believe that we'll commence that process anytime and complete before the end of the financial year, so that we have a presentable facilities that helps our officers to carry out their responsibilities. And this is going to be replicated in the police stations, in the sub-county, ACC's offices across, so we want to also build presentable police stations that have all the officers and can give us presentable cells, storage, for materials and evidence and sensitive information. We want to make sure that the working environment for our officers is presentable. I'm excited to go to Jukwaa la Usalama. I'm happy also to note that a number of the government projects that were promised by His Excellency the President are ongoing. There are a good number of markets, about 6 or 7. There are at the initial stage. We believe that that will also be completed within this financial year. The housing project here in Bomet is progressing well. And as you can see, the first bit of, that was 200 units, I think, is now about 95, 96, 97% complete. And His Excellency can come and hand over anytime soon. We know that there is a lot of agricultural activities ongoing, distribution of seedlings, people are planting avocados, coffee, and there is a lot of progress here. We have the prospects that the promise of Pesa Mfukoni is a reality thanks to the both distribution of seedlings and also provision of cheap farm inputs, including fertilizer, pursuant to the subsidized program that His Excellency engaged in subsidizing production. On matters infrastructure, all the roads that have been promised here are in the process of now commencement. I'm happy that the famous road spanning about 100 kilometers and the other 60 kilometers roads are ongoing now. I flew there and I see the contractor as on site. Thanks to our recent securitization of road maintenance levy, and the Ministry of Roads have paid all the contractors, and all of them are back on site. And this is very commendable for us to see that the road infrastructure. Most of the roads here in Bomet that were done in the last 10 years, a number of them were done through low volume seal. And part of the reason why the government had to put in place the road maintenance levy increased by 7 shillings was specifically to address the question of these very unfortunately constructed roads under low volume seal. And now all of them are going to be maintained, both in Konoin, here in Sotik, and also here in Central and East. And a number of roads to be constructed around Chepalungu area. So I have confidence that, I have no doubt that most of the things that we promised, the stadium, we came here to assess the stadium the other day, thanks to my patronage on the part of the football team in this county. I'm happy also to know that His Excellency the President has ordered a comprehensive assessment of the stadium, and a decision is going to be made soon to not to just do patchworks, but to do full construction of that stadium so that the people of Bomet can have somewhere. And at least my team will have a place where they can call home to make sure that we have good facilities to facilitate. We are very, very proud that the National Police Service has 2 teams in the Premier League, the AP of Bomet and the Kenya Police team, which is who are the champions. So if you see us going to Kasarani and cheering our national team, just know that the National Police Service has contributed about 5 police officers who are playing in the current CHAN. And so if you saw that fighting spirit of our team yesterday, the chances are part of that spirit is coming from the resilience of National Police Service. So we are not always about bribes and corruption, and we must also be celebrated. We are serious sports industry for the country, both in athletics. World record holders are police officers, and also the football team that is doing well. And so that it's my hope that this Bomet youth will be inspired by the APS Bomet team, and that the promises I made in terms of improving the stadium, you will see them soon when His Excellency will have completed the process of assessment. And in this financial year, I'm confident that we'll commence and complete the construction of a good stadium here in Bomet, which has been also a very long-term promise that has bothered us for a long period of time. So we are happy to go and listen to Wananchi, and we'll pick all the issues that are affecting our ministry and other ministries based on our responsibility as Ngao to coordinate government services at the local level.